Good day everyone, welcome to a new video. It's been a while since I've posted one, at least it feels like, as since then I've been called a pedophile. I've been asked for a fight or a debate by someone who blocked me. Alright. Today just a small video. Normally we would have the live stream at 8 p.m. but we've got some memorial stuff going on in our country because of World War II, so that's why we can't do it. So the live stream will be tomorrow. I'll pick the requests tomorrow morning, but just have some discussion on what we can see on the chart. First of all, I'd like to discuss the higher time frame, in which you can see that we're just acting inside a pretty large resistance block. But on the downside, we are holding a pretty significant support between 84 and 86. 82.5 is also a support level. So pretty much we're stuck here, and that's fine, as we've just witnessed a pretty large upwards move. And I've been sharing pretty much my general view right now, in which I think that we could be having a peak pre-halving pretty around right now, in which we correct afterwards, make a higher low, and then we continue in the bull market. That's still my main scenario. If we break above 9.5 and continue to move, that's fine. We have to adjust the analysis. I'm not making the market is doing whatever it wants, and I'm just analyzing what I'm seeing. But given the amount of bullishness on Twitter, I'm assuming we have to check lower levels, and I mean, a correction is pretty much healthy after a 150% move since the downward trap on Black Thursday, the 12th of March. So and things just simply don't go up in one straight line. I mean, if it's fairy tales maybe, but as you can see, in every upwards move there are at least some corrections. Over here we have seen them as well. Right now the halving is coming up, which is pretty much a non-event short term, but fundamentally a long term it's a pretty heavy event. So what you could expect is that the price is rallying towards the halving. What I can see is that my exposure on Twitter and engagement is increasing, which means that more people are interested in Bitcoin, which means that the price is being pushed up by the buyer's pressure given the halving. But after the event, people start to realize that short term the actual event doesn't really affect the markets, after which the price just drops towards equilibrium, which I still believe that a retrace towards 6.5k, 7k should be healthy. If we can't break above 9.5, we could still see one more uptick towards the halving, just one more FOMO push. It's a hard market. I mean, the equity markets are also showing weakness, and we've seen that during severe downturns, every asset is going towards correlation almost to 1. So because of that, I'm just playing the levels by levels, knowing that we are getting close towards a bull market, or feeling that we're getting close towards a bull market. Given the halving, it has a bullish impact on the market long term. The weeklies of some of the altcoins and Bitcoin itself is doing pretty fine. The monthly is looking fine. So if we get a retrace, then I'm definitely a buyer on the dips, which I've always been doing for my long-term portfolio. Another thing, sometimes I say that I'm not into a position, which means that I'm not in a position trading-wise. Investment-wise, I'm long on Bitcoin, and I don't really care what the price is doing that much in between levels. I've got a long-term investment approach for the next few years, and I'm literally not interested in selling it at like 9k. I'm interested in doing a 10x with it. Reasoning is that I do not have a pension fund or something. I'm just an entrepreneur, a trader, and then I don't build up anything, which is not a sad story. It's just the way it is. And through that, I'm just building up my value with investments that I think will go up in the next years, given the current economic standards and sentiment, and mainly in commodities and in crypto and cash. So let's go towards Bitcoin. We see that we're inside a resistance area, and on the downside we are holding support levels. The resistance area is between 91 and 95, support levels are 82.5, 84, which if we zoom in we can see 86 is now acting as support, given that everybody was watching 84 for longs, and we are pretty much stuck in between. If we lose 84, 86, then I'm assuming we're going to see a drop towards 7.6, but I'm more assuming we're going towards 7.2. If we zoom in, we can see that we are showing a structure in which we have seen a large volatile move up, and after that consolidation inside a range, which is normal. As you can see on smaller time frames, the same occurs over here. 8.6 is being support here. We've tested the last high at 8.4, so 8.4, 8.6 is support. We dipped into the liquidity over here in support level and we bounced back up. Altcoins have been showing some more significance of strength, which is great. And right now we have seen an uptick, and we are looking to see whether we can hold a support at 8.8 or 8.6. If we do, preferably 8.8, we could see momentum go on towards 9k and 9.2, and then we get towards the crucial pivot. I mean, we're stuck inside a range, so either way, if we break out of this range, given the construction we are getting, that move is going to be the one that you want to catch. In between you can just scalp trade if you want, but the big move is going to occur if we break out of either of these ranges. If we zoom out in a bit, then for right now we are zooming in. 8.6, 8.8 would be a nice high-low structure. A double bottom structure would also indicate strength. Preferably the level 8.8 should hold, but why I'm saying the key pivot is here is that the 9.2 zone is pretty much the resistance area over here. If we rally up again and again reject, it seems likely that we are not going to continue moving upwards, as sellers are stepping into this resistance area. And if we zoom out, we could also clearly state that if we get towards the 9.2 zone, it would give us a bearish divergence inside a construction that we're just stopping out. A bearish divergence is usually an indicator that the price is going to reverse. Is it a bad signal? No, we've got some levels to test on the downside, which is still healthy. And given the halving that's coming up, what I just explained, it should be that the correction is not a bad thing to happen. So from that, I'm currently not seeking to any position, as I've missed this one. I catch this one on a few altcoins, but if we catch a higher low here or flip a level in the range here, as we just stated, or get a higher low construction or test at the low, that could indicate that we're going to see some more rally towards 9.2. Take liquidity here, which could create a bearish divergence on the 12-hour or 1-day time frame. If we reject in the zone over here again, I'm assuming we're going to fall down and then the whole rally is over. However, if we just continue to hop on levels and continue to grind, so a structure in which we make something like this, or just a healthy construction upwards in which volume is increasing and we're just flipping levels, we could see a similar construction as we have seen over here, and then another surge up. If we break 9.495, the area over here, the next real level that I'm watching is 10.5. So either way, if we get a clear breakout above this zone, it's going to be a volatile 1k move normally. If we break below 8.5, I'm going to watch for 7.6 to 7.8, which is almost $1,000 as well, but mainly watching 7.2, 7.3. Then we have been discussing Ethereum. I have already pointed it out over here. We were watching it over here. Clear breakdown below 0.0246, which is not great. Then I'll be watching the level over here, which we are right now. Not showing too much strength. Potential slight bullish divergence is occurring on the charts, as you can see over here, which could indicate what I pointed out, that we're going to see a relief rally on them, but it's not a clear confirmation that we're going to reverse. A bullish divergence over here in which we could see a rally towards 0.0246. If we can't break above there, I'm assuming we're going to test some more lower levels confluent with a correction on Bitcoin. Please be reminded that everything is correlated to each other, so once Bitcoin starts to retrace, usually everything follows and you want to be in cash. So this is an area that I'll be watching. The next area is 0.022 and then 0.020. But if we bounce up here with the bullish divergence I just saw on the 4 hour, then this is my target zone. If we reject here, I'm assuming we're going to see a further downwards move. If we go towards Ethereum, you can see the construction is just similar to the construction we've had over here, to any top structure, in which we test the previous support area for support, which is confirmed here, which could induce that we're going to see some more momentum going up, in which we take the 260, 220 level, maybe 226, and then we're going to continue to fall downwards. And the main levels that I will be watching if we start to retrace, which wouldn't be bad, is the 165 level and 150 level. If we start to show strength here in a different structure and just grind upwards, then I might be wrong, and then we are going to see some further upwards movement. That's also depending on how the BTC pair is performing and how BTC USDT is doing. At this moment I'll just be really calm, but given that we have just tested the previous level for support, I'm assuming we are going to at least take the highs over here or search for some higher tests, which means that we're going to test 216, 222 and maybe even 226. Then we're going towards Link. If you've seen my previous videos, you saw that we are watching the levels over here. Took the long here already, couldn't close here, added some more for the call in the group, and right now we are long, pretty much 75% filled. The normal level trades we're watching was probably the 39,000 level, but this is a pretty much important pivot as it's a previous high. Bullish divergence, we've just discussed it with Ethereum, and now we see it on Link, which bounced up, which could give us some strength up. The level to watch for rejection is 46,000 Satoshis, the whole area over here. If we reject here, I'm assuming we're going to test the lows back again and might even retrace some further. If we break here, then the next targets are 50 and 52.5k. Your entry is pretty much gone, but if you want to search for a higher low here around 41,500 Satoshis, that's fine as well. Link USDT, pretty clear straight and standard here. Breakdown of the wedge as you've seen, but held the support as the previous high was once resistance and now support. Another test here and bounce up. Given this chart, I'm assuming we're going to test the highs here. Pretty bullish chart if you would ask me. If we consolidate and grind up, I'm assuming we're going to test the highs here, but it's a really strong push from Link over here. Targets up 435, 460 and 490. I wouldn't be really looking for shorts until clear confirmation of shorts, but there's a hidden bullish divergence plus a support flip and now consolidation. You'd want to watch whether 361 becomes support, and if it does and grinds up, a pop above $4 would pretty much give us a further rally up. On the other hand, if we lose 346, which is confluent with Bitcoin dropping below 84, I'm assuming we're going to test 290 and probably 243. Final coin that I will be discussing is the Tezos. Missed this one as well. Pretty clear levels we have been pointing out in previous videos. Confluent with a bullish divergence breakout, assuming that we're going to see further tests upwards. Going to see whether 33.5 to 34 is going to be resistant. Apologies. If that is going to be resistance, we could see a downfall further, and then we're going to test the levels down, which is confluent with Link. Green zone being support here, looking ready for a test of $3.20. So thank you very much for watching this video. It's a short video. Tomorrow it's going to be a live stream, and then we're going to discuss some more, answering questions as well. 8 p.m. GMT plus 2 Amsterdam time. Thank you, and have a good day. Stay positive, stay human, stay polite, be the best version of yourself. Thank you very much.